What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians live stream. And this will be my White Sox series recap and my Orioles series preview. I actually did this before, but I messed up, forgot a couple things. So anyways, we're going to recap the two-game series against the Southsiders from Chicago, and then we're going to preview the upcoming four-game series against the Baltimore Orioles, who happen to be one of the worst teams in the league. But with the Indians, you can't really judge a team by their record because we have lost to teams that are god-awful this year, especially Kansas City. I would say the White Sox, but they're actually good. So anyways, let's get on with this recap, starting with the first game a couple days ago, coming off that series against Oakland. And it was Lopez against Bieber. Now, prior to this game, Shane Bieber had been absolutely dominant on the road. He was undefeated on the road in his short career. But the White Sox made sure that would not continue as thanks to 3 homers in 3 innings, the White Sox would come out victorious 5-2. And, the game got started rather quickly. 2 pitches into the game, Lindor got us on the board with a solo shot. He's hit a lot of leadoff homers in his long career. His pretty long career. It's getting up there in terms of length. He's only been up for a couple of years, but he's hit a lot. He's hit a lot of leadoff homers. He's dangerous. Especially on the road, he's always a threat to put us on the board first, and that's exactly what he did here. Sent it about several rows deep in right field. That little area, like Goose Island beer area thing. Well, then bottom of the first, Jose Abreu would respond. And then bottom of the second, Walenty Castillo would add on with another homer. And then top of the third, Lindor would respond to that with a sacrifice fly, thanks to Leonys Martin first walking, then stealing second. The throw to second would go into the outfield, and then he would go to third after that on the error, the bad throw. Yeah. And then he would score thanks to Lindor. And then bottom of the third, Moncada would homer for the first time. And then bottom of the sixth, he'd homer again. I swear, Yoan Moncada is going to own us his entire career. It's just the way it is. And then bottom of the seventh, Yolmer Sanchez would put a bow on it with an RBI double. So we lose 5-2. I mean, Bieber overall did not have a great game. They were waiting on his pitches. It's almost like they knew exactly what to expect from him. And he only went 6 1/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 4 homers, 6 strikeouts. The bullpen didn't look too bad, though. And then on the other side, Lopez, who got the win, he went 7 2/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Of course, the leadoff homer. Pretty much after that leadoff homer, he was pretty good. I'll give him credit for that. He was very good. And then Bummer and Colome sealed the deal. So after that, I'm thinking, okay, well, that was a bummer. Ha, ha, ha. So, Lopez gets the win. He's 3-4. Bieber takes his first loss on the road in his career. He's 2-2. Colome gets his 8th save. So after this game, I'm thinking, okay, what are we going to do in this second game? It's Carrasco against Benuelos. These two met last week in a rain-shortened game in which Carrasco got a 5-0 shutout win. Well, as we would find out, the Indians' bats woke up as the Indians would leave the yard 5 times. 2 from Jordan Luplow. Yeah, Jordan freaking Luplow. Left the yard twice. Ramirez hit one. Perez hit one. God, it's like, Man, what is this? Where was this at before? Oh, wait. That's right. This team is as spotty with their runs as I've ever seen. This was a season high for us in terms of scoring runs. And, I mean, most of our runs were via the homer. It was crazy. We had 9 runs on 11 hits. And, of course, the 1 error from Jose, because what's an Indians game without error, right? And the White Sox had no runs on 7 hits. Yeah. A shutout, again, for the Cookie Monster. I'm going to call him the Cookie Monster from now on. He's awesome. I freaking love Cookie. He's so reliable. I love it. And so the scoring got started top of the third with Roberto Perez ding-dong to center field. And then top of the fourth, Jordan Luplow would homer for the first time. That was a 2-run shot. And then Bowers would homer in the top of the fifth. And that was the first of a 3-run inning with a Kipnis RBI double. And then Santana would score a run on a RBI single, and he was gunned down at second. I actually thought he was out by a little bit. So, yeah, luckily the runner scored before he got out. Otherwise, because the thing is, the MLB has this wacky rule where if the runner scores and the batter is thrown out afterwards, the run counts. But if the runner's thrown out before the runner scores, obviously it won't count because the inning is technically not over yet. Yeah, the inning is not over yet if the runner scores. But once that third out is made, inning's over. Runner scores before that third out is made, you're good. And luckily for us, Mercado scored. I actually thought he was going to go back to third because he kind of stutter stepped and then he took off and scored because Cordell misplayed the ball. So, yeah, 6-0, top of the fifth. And then top of the sixth, Jordan Luplow would hit a ding-dong, his second of the game, his fourth against the White Sox in two or so games. It's impressive how this dude just owns the White Sox like Yoan Moncada owns us, pretty much. And then Jose Ramirez would add on with a home run of his own to left field. We literally bombarded every part of the field with a home run. It was crazy. I think a home run went almost every single part of the field. Left field, center field, like what was it? Left field, left center, right field. This entire series. It was crazy. And then Roberto Perez would put a bow on it with an RBI single. And then a fielding error. That was a fielding error. Okay, so but on the Santana one, Kipnis would score. And the throw would go home, and then the catcher would throw to second and get him out there. So that's how I think the Mariners tried that kind of play before, and it worked as well. Why is it always Santana who winds up getting out like that? Although I think it was Perez who got out on a play like that before too. But yeah, then Perez, of course, would have hit an RBI single. He actually went for 2 as well. I don't know. I mean, so much happened. I can barely remember what happened. But anyways, going through the stats for the pitchers, of course, Carrasco went. This was probably his best game of the year by far. He was dominant as I've seen him this year. This dude has pitched. What is that now? 5, 9. Okay, yeah, about 12 innings of shutout baseball against the White Sox. It's impressive. 4-3 for Carrasco. It's good to see him over 500 again. He has gotten better and better ever since he got plastered in his first start of the year. And then Benuelos takes the loss. He is now 2-3 and 0-2 against the Indians. And he actually left the game, I believe, after 4 innings because I guess he hurt himself somehow after giving up a yak. So, yeah, I think he literally got hurt after giving up a ding-dong. So, yeah, that sucks. But Carrasco, 7 innings, 6 hits, 6 Ks. That's it. 4.18 ERA. For Benuelos, 4 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 3 on the long ball. But yeah, we hit freaking 4 ding-dongs or something like that. No, he gave up 3. 2 of them, and Osich gave up 2 more. So, wow, that's crazy. And then 5 home runs in 2 games against the freaking White Sox. That's 6 in 2 games in that small 2-game series by the Indians. That's crazy. That's 10, I believe, in the entire series by both teams combined. Oh my God, the ball was leaving the park like crazy. Oh my God, bro. Damn. But yeah, Benuelos looked like trash. 7.26 ERA for him. Carrasco's ERA is gradually going down, which is always good to see. But with that being said, let's talk a little bit about this series against the O's, shall we? Game 1 is tomorrow night. Of course, I'll be doing basketball, so I'll give you guys updates on these games. But I don't think I'll be doing any of these games. Unless I do the third game, Bieber against Means. But we'll see if it's even worth it. I don't know. But yeah, game 1 will be Dan Straley going up against Trevor Bauer. Straley's 1-3 with an 8.23 ERA and 15 strikeouts. Bauer is 4-2 with a 3.02 ERA and 72 strikeouts. Game 2, by the way, that game will be at 6:10 p.m. Game 2 on Friday at 7:10 p.m. will feature Dylan Bundy on the mound for the O's and Jeffrey Rodriguez on the mound for the Indians. Bundy is 1-5 with a 5.31 ERA and 40 Ks. And Jeffrey Rodriguez got his first win in his last start against Oakland, thanks to Roberto Perez. And, 3-1 yak in that game. That was awesome by Roberto. Roberto has come on strong this year. I love it. 2.92 ERA and 15 Ks for Jeffrey. My name is Jeff. And then Saturday, 4:10 p.m., it'll be John Means, who's 5-3 with a 2.33 ERA and 33 Ks, going up against Shane Bieber. Trying to think of some corny nickname, but I can't think of one. I'm not Justin Bieber. Yeah, that's what I call him. But it's not like Bomblin, You can't just say something like, Bomber Bieber or whatever. Bomber or whatever. Whatever. Screw that. He's 2-2 with a 3.81 ERA and 54 Ks. As I mentioned before, he was previously undefeated on the road. But now he's back home where he's not as good, which is kind of weird. So, yeah, that should be an interesting game. And then the fourth game of the series, we do not know who's starting. I'm just going to assume it's Cody Anderson on the mound for the Indians. And then it'll be Cookie Carrasco on the mound against the A's. So, there's that. And, again, not really much else to talk about. I mean, I'm still amazed at how good Carrasco's gotten as the season's gone on. And good news, people. Mike Clevenger is slowly but surely inching his way back. Thank God. That's all I'm going to say. Clevenger should be back by early June, and we'll see what happens after that. That should mean Jeffrey, hopefully they keep Jeffrey around until Kluber comes back and then send Cody Anderson I'm talking about. But, not really much else to say with that. Shout out to the Tribe fans that usually come in my streams, man. We have fun all the time. But, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Tribe, and I'll see you tomorrow night for Warriors Blazers Game 2. I'm out.